At Intel, world-changing ideas start with real solutions, and real solutions start with exceptional engineering. The quantum computing revolution, the next generation of AI experts, the renewable energy grid, early diagnosis for cancer. The examples are countless, the impacts are endless, but the foundation is always the same. It starts with Intel. Learn more at intel.com/stories.
Welcome to the Instagram Stories for Friday, July 30th. I'm your host, Daniel Hill. Quick hit of news, and then we're going to get into Feature Friday, which is where we talk about a feature of the Instagram app maybe you didn't know about, maybe you forgot about. Let's get into the news, though. First, reverse engineering hacker Alessandro Paluzzi tweeted that Instagram keeps working on the new audio mixer for Reels by adding the ability to set the fade in out effect to each track. I'm all for adding more audio options to Reels. The more audio options you have, the more opportunity you have to get creative, remix, add in other people's audio snippets to make it more creative and different. I absolutely love it. By the way, just a quick side note. What do you do if the track that you want to use in Reels either isn't in your business account, or maybe the track part that you want to use isn't long enough to do a 60-second reel? I have a great suggestion for this. If you edit in a different video editing app, maybe you use iMovie, maybe you use InShot, maybe you use Adobe Premiere Pro on the computer like I do, add in the track, and then when you upload the reel, select the same track and lower the volume on it so that only your audio that you inserted when you edited the video on the other app will appear. This is the best way to do it. TikTok's had this feature forever, and I noticed that Instagram recently added that. So make sure you check out those options. All right, let's get into Feature Friday. It's going to be handled by Adam Mosseri this week because I'm just going to let the man take care of it.
Hey everyone, this week I wanted to do another Hidden Gems and highlight a new feature that we launched about a week ago called the Sensitive Content Control. Now, backing up a little bit, we have a lot that we try and do here at Instagram, but one of the things that is most top of mind is how do we embrace our responsibility to keep people safe. We know that there are over 1 billion people who use Instagram, and we think that's a core part of what we have to do. And in places like Explore, where we are recommending content to you, you're not seeing something because you followed an account, but rather because we thought you might be interested in it, we think we have even more responsibility. And so what we have is something we call our recommendation guidelines, which are different than our community guidelines, which are about what can and cannot be on Instagram at all. Recommendations are about what can and cannot show up in places like Explore. And so we've been doing this for years, filtering out content that we think might be sensitive in Explore. Content about drugs, firearms, suggestive content, misinformation, anything related to suicide or self-injury, things that might have some potential safety risks. And what's new as of last week is now we allow you to have more control over exactly how that works. So what you can do is you can go to your profile and go to settings and then to account and then go to the sensitive content control. And you can either leave it on the default if you feel good about how things are. You can turn it off entirely so that we recommend more content to you. Or if you'd like, you can actually turn up how much we try and filter out sensitive content if you want to be in an even more protected environment. It should really be up to you, particularly if you're an adult. So check it out. We know that this has raised some issues around people's concerns about us either taking down too much content or taking down too little content. We're going to always get scrutiny on both sides, but we think the healthiest place to be is one where we're clear about what we do and where we give people a meaningful amount of control over their experience. And the filtering that we've done in Explorer is something that we've done for years to try and keep people safe. What's new now is that you now have more control over exactly how that works. So if you're interested in the topic, if you care about it, please go and check it out.
Okay, I love this concept. I set mine to be the highest limit possible because I want to make sure I don't see anything inappropriate on Instagram. That's just me. But if you have kids, absolutely make sure that you check this setting and apply it appropriately. That's it for today's show. Tomorrow is the Q&A show, so send me a question about Instagram. If you would like me to answer it on the show, I will. If you send me a voice memo, awesome chance to plug yourself. Just throwing it out there. Come back tomorrow for more Instagram tips, strategy, news, and Q&A.